welcome. Today's vlog, and it seems a bit crazy to call it studio vlog considering this mess at the end of my bed is my studio, but we move. So today I'm going to try and figure this out, make it a bit more efficient. I went to IKEA and bought some tabletop, a longer desk, and it's not going to be the most aesthetically pleasing office studio because it is at the end of my bed, but I need to make it better than it is now because I cannot work here anymore. It's just too much. So join me and my long-suffering husband to try and figure this out. So I think first job is get changed and then try and sort this out. Hello, I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on how the office is going. I don't know where I'm supposed to look at the camera. So if I look like I'm looking at you, I look into the viewfinder, it's here. If I look into the screen, I'm looking here. Is that right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, so I thought I'd just say hi and say that we have got much further in the office, which is great. I've got some, look at all my organisation. It's even labelled. I thought I'd just hop on because a gallery that I sell some artwork in, or they print my artwork for me and then sell it, has just done a maybe Artist of the Month. And they've done a little interview. I did a little interview with them and they put that live. So I thought I would come on and talk about that and say that it's just, I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. I'm blown away, really, that I used to walk into that because there's a chain of galleries in Cornwall. And I used to walk in there and think, God, imagine having your stuff in here. That's like, you've kind of made it, surely. And now I walked past a shop today, a whistlefish shop today, and my things were in, my art was in the window. And it's just mind-blowing. And I haven't made it by any stretch of the imagination. But that's really cool. So yeah, they made me Artist of the Month, and they referred to my art as contemporary feminist art, which I was like, ooh, it's so fancy. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself. So this is my first hello from my desk, and I'll give you a little mini tour so you can see what it's like. Okay, so yeah, I still need to organise things. So this is our bedroom. So we do have our TV and pictures on the wall and things, and then this is the office section. So I've got everything very neatly. This is a little section I need to go through, and also this can all go. I'm going to put my cards in here, which are currently underneath there. So I'm going to put cards in there, and everything is look at this. Look at the labelling. I say everything, some things aren't, but a lot of stuff until I got bored with my label maker. So yeah, they've got a little pegboard. So yeah, I just feel a bit fancy that I've got like a little space and I can actually, and this is my bed, work from, and I can actually pack orders on it, which is going to be great because before my desk space was half this and everything had to go on it and I didn't know where anything was and it was all just a bit of a madness. But yeah, it's feeling a lot better now and I'm really glad that we've done it. And I've got this space on top of the desk that I can lay out orders on. And so yeah, let's pack some orders and see what it's like. Do my first orders from here. I think it's going to be fun. Yeah, so here I am. Oh, a little bit of Weetabix from my daughter on my shoulder. It's lovely. So first thing I'm going to do is print my orders from Etsy, and it has been a slow month so far. So I decided to put my shop on holiday mode for the first time when before Christmas, and it was just completely because, let me take this off, and it was just completely because of the Royal Mail postal strikes. It was just a nightmare, and as much as I was telling people on the listings, you've got to, if you're not upgrading shipping, if you're not using a courier delivery service, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, chaotic, but I've just opened Etsy to print labels and it says an important update regarding Royal Mail. Due to Royal Mail cyber incident, purchasing Royal Mail labels is temporarily unavailable and shipping international should be paused. So I'm really glad that the few orders that I have got, so I've got to dispatch 10 orders, and the few orders I have got, we've got 1, 2, 3 of them are international. So I need to think about what to do. Anyway, first things first, let's print them so we know exactly what I need to get ready, and we'll go from there. Okay, so Royal Mail say that we can use parcel force worldwide, so let's try that. I mean, get quote, come on then. Okay, the first one that came up was £86.80 for a £27, £41 order. Brilliant. The cheapest that they do is Global Value. So this is a small parcel, £49.90. So I went to Parcel to Go because that seems to be a really reasonable price, you know, that compares different couriers. And so I have an order to Australia. The order total is $41.75 and they have paid £5.95 shipping. And the cheapest that I can see on here is Every, great. Every international drop off, and that is £27.19. So I would make a loss on that order. I feel like I should pay it and to get it to them because it doesn't seem fair otherwise. But the money from this month is so low. So let me do a little bit more searching. Oh God, this Weetabix. Let me see a little bit more searching and see what I can see, and see if I'll do USA and Canada and see if they're any different. So let's have a look. If I send these, I'll make a loss on all of them, but I'll still be having to pay tax on that income, 20%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot of money. And you're talking about nearly £100. That's nearly £20 in corporation tax. In the meantime, let us buy the shipping labels for everything else, because I like it when it comes out of the machine and it's nice and fun. Let's print. just embarrassing me now. Oh, I'm missing it. Okay. So after much deliberation, I decided to cancel those orders because I would be making a not insignificant loss on them. And while I want people to be happy, and I feel so honoured that they've chosen to spend their money with me, and absolutely don't want to cancel it, I also have a family to feed and have bills to pay, and I can't afford to cover it. So I've had to cancel them. So I've sent the buyers a message just saying I'm really, really sorry, and when Royal Mail starts shipping internationally again, I'll pop them over a discount code, and if they want to order with me they can, but I understand if they don't want to, and so hopefully they'll be understanding about it. But my children shouting downstairs, I think that's time to turn off the computer. So yeah, hopefully they'll be understanding about it, but I've got to remember that I'm trying to run this as a business, which seems ridiculous as I'm sat here in front of my bed, at the end of my bed, trying to do it while my kids are screaming downstairs. But I do want it to be a business, and I do want to support my family by doing this, and I work really, really hard at it, and I can't afford to make a loss. I just can't do it. And if I can't afford to do it for every customer, I shouldn't do it for just some. So yeah, I've cancelled them. I've sent them a message, and hopefully they'll be okay. And I'll move on from it. Go cook dinner. It'll all be fine. And then we'll catch up tomorrow, where I'm starting a full day, and I think I'm going to work on my Not on the High Street storefront, which is exciting. I'll catch up with you. I'll catch up with you then. I don't know what to do with my hands. Hello. So it has been a minute and I haven't updated this vlog for maybe a week or two because sorry, I always look like this, and I was feeling a bit insecure about it, and the studio space, so fancy, is always messy. So I was thinking, oh, I need to make sure it's all tidy, but actually I'll never do this if I wait till me and my stuff are tidy. It just won't happen. So yeah, so I am going to do some orders in a minute, so it's now the 7th of February. My little nephew was born yesterday. So exciting. So hopefully I get to meet him today. But I've got some orders to do, and I've actually got some orders. Like, look. Oh my God, I actually got some orders, which is great because January was slow. Just opened letter from Royal Mail and letters from Royal Mail, and I claimed compensation on 4 of my, well, it was more than 4, but I've got a letter back for 4 compensation claims I made because they lost post over the Christmas wildness. And I got a compensation check for £10.45 for one of them, and then for the other 3 I got a book of 8 first class stamps, which doesn't even cover costs. All of these items were hand hammered So I hammered texture and hand stamped Christmas decorations, which I had some of my own slogans on there, like cold water dips, chili bits, or, you know, sea dips and Baltic bits, just silly stuff like that. Dry rub. I might have to swear. Don't know. And so yeah, it doesn't even cover the cost and my time to do it, which is just, it's just ridiculous. But, you know, we are held to rights, banged to rights. Because what do I do? That's it. They've just said no. There's no appeal. That's just the way it is. When you submit a claim, you have to submit a claim and then say how much the item costs you and provide proof of the cost of the item. In my opinion, it has cost me what my charge was, because that is it's loss of revenue, it's cost of the item. It's so. How they can then say no, we're only going to pay you for just the elements that you've used in it. We're not going to pay you for your time. We're not going to pay you for the fact that you had an order, you sent it, and so you had revenue from that, and then we have lost you that revenue because you have had to refund it in full. So that revenue is lost. Your customer is not happy, but we're not going to cover that at all. And we're going to cover you. So yeah, I don't know. I've lost my train of thought because I'm so annoyed. Anyway, onwards and upwards. So when I go through my orders, the first thing I do is I organise it into piles. So things that are already ready to go. So cards, I've already put those with the envelopes and put them in their eco cellos, so I can just pick that up and pack it. And then stickers, so things like this that I've already done. And then art prints. So my art prints, I print them all to order because I don't want them sitting around collecting dust. I print them all to order, and then it means that I can write a little message on them if they want to. So if I left a gap, so here's an art print. So this one I had for a fair. So when I print the prints, I can write something under here. So this print is called Blue Moon, but I could write anything under here. So I print those all out separately. And yeah, that's what I do. That's the first step in doing orders. Exciting, right? Oh my God. Even with nothing, So I decided to get changed. I can neither confirm or deny whether I tipped coffee all over myself. So I thought, get changed, brush my hair. Now, where were we? Orders. Is this on? Is this a weird angle? Kind of. I'm kind of weird though. Okay. Right, where were we? 2 hairbands unneeded at the moment. Anyone else write the most important thing they've got to do in a day, then completely ignore it and move on to the next thing? Not me. Just wondering if you could. Bazing, all my stickers are here. Not all of them. Did I say I had these already packaged? I don't. Wild women go swimming. Yes, we do. When there is no sewerage. Never all I've got of them. Okay, we need to count these. We need to do a stock check. It's not just, I've shared this with you so that it's a joint responsibility now, not just mine. We need to do a card stock check. So what I've done is I have got card packs on my website. So this is a blue hue card pack. So it's cards with a blue hue in them, popular cards that people always love. I always get great feedback. So Stay Wild Moonchild, Selkie Soul, Wild and Free, which I think is the last two, so I need to check. Wild Women, Sea Sisters, which, fun fact, based on me and my sister, don't even know if she knows that, and Wild Moon. So these all come in a little gift pack, and it just makes it, first of all, you get a selection. So if you can't pick, because sometimes it's hard to pick, so if you can't pick, you've got it already picked for you, and then also it's better value for money if you're buying it in packs. So I've got these. So what I've realised is that I need like a belly band to keep these together, so it's an actual pack. So to the iPad. So I printed the belly bands for the card packs, and I realised they are much too large. Here is the card in comparison. So that is just going to look weird wrapped around it. So yeah, I need to squeeze that down, squeezy, and make it a little bit more size appropriate. Okay, that seems better. That's the size of the card, so yeah, that'll keep it all secure, I think. So let's cut that out. That was supposed to be a snip. Snip, snip. Okay, so I'm just packaging up some little mermaid mini prints, and I just love them. I've followed Mermaid for years and never took part in it, and took part in it for the first time last year, and followed Emily Harvey Art's prompts, and I really loved it, and I'm hoping to do it again this year. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever shown anyone these little mini prints. You can buy them in the mermaid gift box that I've got, but yeah, I don't know if I should list these separately. I just love them, they're so cute. And they have this little wrap to go around it, so I'll do that now. It feels so good to have some orders to send out. It's been really quiet, so thank you to everybody who ordered. I know things aren't easy at the moment, and I really appreciate this. I keep saying because I'm nervous. So I'm going to end the vlog here. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this, if you'd like me to do another one. I know I jump from thing to thing. It's just who I am. I can't change it. I'm really sorry. So yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.